is dreary and super cold out today, and I thought I would just bring all of you along with me for a week of whatever happens. It is right before Thanksgiving, and the schools are getting out for the Thanksgiving holidays, and around in this part of Texas, I guess most all of the Texas schools get a week for the Thanksgiving holidays. So my daughter is going to get out at 2 o'clock where she teaches school, and then she'll be headed this way. So we're excited about that and ready for her to be home. So today I've just been busy kind of washing clothes and getting ready for the day. I am wearing something that my daughter got me last year. This was a little t-shirt that she could not wear. So it's just a Minnie Mouse, hello, and then on the back of it, it says goodbye. And then this is kind of a robe style thing, but it is so cold today. I'm gonna wear it because it feels so good. And it has a cute little Minnie Mouse signature here and nice pockets. And it's a little bit below the knee length, kind of like a, well, I would just say cardigan. And then on the back, I hope you can kind of see that. It has the Minnie Mouse and the little different poses of Minnie. Anyway, I think it's really cute and nice and warm and comfy. So what I thought I would do today to start off this week with me is show you what I've done for Christmas. I don't have a lot of elaborate decorations. I pretty much use what I've had for many years. Every once in a while I'll add some new things, but for the most part it's things I've had for many years. I am not a decorator. I do not do what a lot of people do. I don't have that talent, but I will show you the things that I do have. In my bathroom, I just added this pretty little silver tree that my sister had given me a few years ago. I'm sure you could hang ornaments on it. It was designed for that, but I just kind of like it plain like it is. And then I changed the bedding in my bedroom. I usually change it by each season, and this is really not what you would say would be a winter season, but I really wasn't in the mood for the red and cream that I had last year, so I just decided to do this Vera Bradley set with the navy blue throw. And then yesterday I was out with my sister and we went to Kirkland's, and they had this beautiful snowflake pillow. What I was looking for was a snowman, and I just can't find what I want because I'm in love with the snowman. But snowflakes, this will work, and this kind of ties in with the gray of my rug down here with the blues, and so I thought that would look just fine. And then over here in the corner, I just have a little baby tree with some music ornaments because my husband was a band director, and so I thought that would be kind of neat to have some musical instruments in here in the bedroom. It's just a small tree with a little cute furry skirt underneath. And then over here on this little desk that I just have some a tall Santa and a tall tree with a snowman, and I left everything else out. Sometimes I put those items up, but this year I decided to leave out the church birdhouse and just add those 3 items to my bedroom. I always have a little Santa hanging on the door. This is a closet where I keep my dresses and longer items. And then over here on the front door, I have a snowman hanging so that it kind of will greet everybody that goes out the door or comes in. And then down the step, we have a step down into our living room. This house was built in the 70s, so that was the style back then. I have a snowman that I picked up a few years ago at our local store down here in our little town. And then many years ago, I got a snowman from Sam's. and I get him out every year. I think he's so adorable, holding his little snow buddies and the cute little bucket with the snow buddies. Anyway, he just makes me happy. And speaking of snowmen, I always have to put up on our TV cabinet my snowmen that I love so much. My daughter says, or I say to her, don't let me buy another snowman. And she pretty well helps me with that. But they just, I don't know, I look up at them and they just make me so happy. And I've just always loved the snowman look. And then I have a few items up under the cabinet, some porcelain snowmen and some wooden snowmen that say, let it snow. And then this was given to me as a gift when I was a teacher. And then over here on this other secretary cabinet that I have my collection of nutcrackers. And since my great nieces dance in the Dallas Ballet Nutcracker, these have a lot more meaning for me. We used to go to the Nutcracker in our city. Haven't been in a long time, but every time we would go, I would bring home a nutcracker to have that memory. And then I have a beautiful blue one over here that's one of my favorites too. And then I always put up my snowman tree. It's one of my favorite things to put up for the year. Everything on it is related to snowmen. And these are little collections that I've had for years and years. And sometimes I will add to them. I haven't added to it in quite a while, but they're just all eclectic little snowmen that I think are kind of cute. And then underneath the little tree is my snowman buddies that circle. And then down here at the bottom, I have some books that I've collected for. And it's my little snowman. My puffy snowman fell down. Let me see if I can pick him up. There you go. This is a cute little snowman down there. And then one of my favorite things to put up every year is my village. It's not a consistent Dickens village because I have other things added to it. And a lot of the people are not quite the same size, but I really don't care. I just like the scene that it creates. There's a little schoolhouse here on the end with a circle of children around the snowman. And I've named all of these people according to my family. I just sort of pretend that that's my niece and nephew. I pretend that that is one of my other relatives. I can't remember actually who that is right now. Anyway, I just pretend that these people are a part of my own family. I say that this was my husband's mother and father. And I say that that is my husband and myself, since she has blonde hair. And then I think that I say that this one is my daughter, Suzanne. And then this is my mom and dad, and my sister and her husband. And then my sister-in-law and her husband get to ride the sleigh. So, I don't know, I'm just kind of silly. It's the old teacher in me, but I really enjoy the village. And then above, I have a wreath from Target. And then over here, where I keep my head vase collection, I always put out these two little characters. I got these, I believe, the first year I married. And I pretend that that's my husband and myself going skating. And then I have a collection of the manger scene, the nativity. This one is a globe or an ornament, but I just leave it hanging. And then this is an Avon collection that was given to me by one of my best friends, and various other nativity scenes. And then this tree, I never put up a big tree. I haven't had a big tree in years because they're a pain. I just like table trees, and that way I can have more trees instead of one great big one. But this is my Santa tree with a skirt that I've had forever with Santa's on it, and a little collection of, there's a Santa plate and a little Santa that sits with his feet hanging off, and Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, and some little figurines that I've collected, and a little Santa back there. But anyway, everything on this tree is Santa related, including his costume that he wears with his overalls. Anyway, makes me happy. All these things, you know, everything that you put out for Christmas is generally something that makes you happy and brings back a memory. My father did this before he passed away. He was incredible. He could make all kinds of things. So he made this calendar, and I painted it, and I've kept it for many, many years, and just set it at December the 25th. My tablescape, I still, you know, I work on this table all the time, so I never really have anything not on it. We were making pumpkins, so I still have all of that, excuse me. But this is my tablescape that I set up in blues. I just, you know, blue is my favorite color, so I concentrate on blue in here. And then in my kitchen, I have a gingerbread tree over here to the side with cinnamon ornaments and candies, fake candies, of course. And then down at the bottom, a little circle of gingerbread men. And then on my island, I set up a little set with a Christmas tree spode plate that I found at an estate sale, and I'm making a collection of spode right now. I don't have very many, but I'm trying to make a collection because I really like the Christmas tree look. And then my little flower arrangement, and then back here at the back, I got this last year. I did add this, candy canes for Santa elves. And then I added candy canes from when I went to the store the other day. And then down here at the bottom, I usually had this plate sitting up here, but my niece gave me this jar. She made this plate where you can go and design your own plates, and then they fire it for you. So she did that for me. You can't really see it because the table leg is in the way. But it has gingerbread men on it and a gingerbread house. Match my tree over here. And then I have a couple of snowmen sitting up here on this cabinet. And then in my music room, I've not put up a tree before in here, and I don't have it on. And I'm not quite through decorating it. I don't know what else I want to put on it. But when I come in and play the piano, I really enjoy this being in here, and I need to get a little tree skirt for that little table. But I have an electric piano here and another electric piano over here, and then all of our Disney collections are around. And then on my piano that was at my home when I grew up, and this was my sister's piano as well, we have our Disney collection of items that we used to get one every time we would go to Disney World. And I've told my husband, let's don't get any more. I love what I've got, but I'm getting a little bit too much. And then my sister gave me this book. I thought that was really cool, with a cutout Mickey in it from an old book. So I thought that was rather cool. And then in my daughter's room, I have the Disney tree, or we call it the Epcot tree. So when she comes home, she gets to enjoy this. So I have things that I've collected from Disney over the years. There's a popcorn holder that I got a couple of years ago. And this was one of the things that my husband had gotten me, a figurine that really should be in the piano room, but we're going to keep it in here. And various ornaments that I've collected. And then I kind of try to arrange the tree by lands. I don't always do real well, but like the Paris, France with the bird, and Japan, and or China. That's China, because the panda would be from China. And then the American Liberty Bell, and then England with the tea sets and the flag. And there's my Japan. No, I don't have all of the countries on here yet. I'm still looking for some things. And then here's my Italian face. Love that. And then Germany with the clock. And Norway with Olaf. And then that's Germany, and the pickle back here for Germany. And then I just have some various Mickey Mouse ornaments that I've collected through the years, and my headband that I have never worn, but thinking about it anyway. I love this one. I think it's so cute. And this one is one of my favorites, where he's drawing a character. Anyway, this tree makes us happy. Have a little Toy Story business going on here. And that's basically what I have in my daughter's room. I think I've shown this before. My sister brought this back for me from her trip to Israel. This is the cypress wood, olive wood, I believe is what it is, nativity scene. And it is just gorgeous. And I may just leave it out all year. It's just too beautiful and too sentimental for me to put away, because she brought that back for me, and I'm really, really happy about that. And then my father used to do cross stitching, and he did a series of months for me. So this was the December month, and he did such a beautiful job. He was talented. I guess that's where my sister and me and my daughter get our love for art, because my father was extremely talented. And then in the guest room, I don't have a whole lot put up, not for any particular reason. I just don't, don't want it to be too junky, because this room's kind of junky as it is. But this was a Pandora, I believe, globe that was offered at one time. And then I have a little baby tree that's decorated with lots of mini ornaments. And then over here, this is an old ceramic tree that I've had for years and years and years and years. And it gives a little bit of light in here on my doll collection. Actually, these are not my dolls. These are my daughter's. The wedding one is mine, that my mother-in-law gave me. But the rest of these are my daughter's. Someday I hope that she will take them, but for right now, they are at my house. So anyway, that kind of gives you an idea of how I decorate for Christmas. Like I said, not fancy. I am not a super big designer. I just get it up and enjoy my old stuff, and then look forward to relatives who are coming. We're always invited to my sister's home, but she has 2 children, and they have together 5 children, and she has various other relatives that come, and my husband just likes to stay home so that he can watch the Dallas Cowboy football game, whatever. So we stay home, and my sister-in-law comes, and our family has gotten kind of small because we've had a lot of people. My 2 brother-in-laws have passed, and my mother and father are no longer here. My husband's mother and father are no longer here, and sometimes the holidays are sadder than I would like for them to be. So, if you've lost family members, you know kind of what I mean. Christmas is just not the same. But, you know, my daughter needs to have memories, so we try to make it better by having new traditions that we can do that don't include every part of our family, but memories are there, and of course our hearts are with our family members. So anyway, let's just keep going with this week and see what we will be doing. Let's go out and see what my stinkeroos are doing, my adopted cats, see what they've got going on. Oh, bitter cold that I don't know if they're going to be happy about me opening the door or not, but we'll see what they're up to. Aw, they are in their house. I know they are so cold, so we'll just let them stay in their house. You guys just stay right in there, okay? It's just so cold. Yes, it is. Then I will bring you some food, some more food in a little bit. But it's so cold. I know that you're staying warm. That is my heated pet house. Good grief. That I have gotten for my adopted little pets. So I'm glad they're in there. Baby's in there too, but she's hiding. She never wants to show her face. So anyway, cold, cold day. Chilly, chilly, chilly. And it's not supposed to get above the 20s. So I won't be coming out probably today to do any petting. I'll let them just stay nice and warm. Okay, so Suzanne is home. I was gonna get her coming in the door, and we were so hungry we decided to just get her in the door so we could eat. So this is my jam. This is how I roll. It's called takeout. So we get, it looks kind of disgusting, but it's sausage, which I never touch, brisket, and beans and potato salad, and I had some leftover Chinese food, so that's kind of what we're doing on her first night home. And we're going to finish the Andor series from Star Wars and hopefully get into the Crown. So this is what we're doing, and it's nice and dark outside, and I put up the cats, food, and all that good stuff. So we are in for the evening, and it is freezing.
In the 20s.
Yes, so welcome home, Suzanne, for Thanksgiving holidays. Where's my recording? Okay, so this is what we are having for breakfast. Betty went and got donuts. We had a breakfast burrito. That looks kind of gross, doesn't it?
Yeah.
But this is our donut place. Our little town actually has donuts, and they're very good. And I told Suzanne I really like her pajamas, and she said it's actually
Kinsey Elizabeth Birch. She has a YouTube channel as well, and her fashion website is The O Kind.
Okay, it's really cute. They look comfy. But she said you could actually wear them out, but she's wearing them as pajamas. So I thought that was really cute. And doesn't she look good without makeup? You're not going to see me without makeup, and I'll just tell you that right now. Anyway, we are having breakfast on our first morning of Thanksgiving holidays. Y'all just gonna sit in the sun together? Okay, I have gotten the kitchen cleaned up. I don't like to show my dirty kitchen. The butter's out ready to go. My sink is clean. I have gravy ready over here. We did not use the Staub beautiful pot, but I will use it. My sister gave it to me, and I'm proud of it, but I will use it. And then I have some rolls that are ready to go into the toaster oven in a little bit. And there's my Suzanne. And my sister-in-law is on the telephone. And we are going to have, this is honey crust ham that I bought. And I'm just putting out a portion of it because we don't want to have, we don't want it to dry out. This is going to be a broccoli Brussels sprout garlic bacon, just roasted vegetables. I did do my turkey this morning, and I didn't think about showing it cooking in the slow cooker, but anyway, we're gonna warm it in a bit. I am using Ree Drummond's, the Pioneer Woman's Cajun green bean casserole, so we're gonna try something different there. And then of course the traditional sweet potatoes with marshmallows, and getting ready to put my stovetop stuffing together. This gravy is just for later when we run out of gravy and we just need some. I just buy jarred gravy, but everything is ready to go in the oven, and we will begin our traditional Thanksgiving feast soon. Right, Suzanne?
Right.
Another thing that we're doing is trying to figure out how to watch the Dallas football game, because Fox and DirecTV is having issues, so we can't even watch the games, which is sad. But food is coming out, getting done. The sweet potato casserole and the Cajun green bean casserole. Biscuits are in the toaster. We have cherry jello that my sister-in-law made and brought. And then we used to call this a honeymoon salad, but it's actually like pistachio salad. And those are going to be our sweet things for our meal. So, yum. Okay, we are ready for Thanksgiving dinner. All the spoons are in, the rolls are ready, the dishes are out. All of the casseroles are ready to go. Turkey, ham is now warmed, and then I have some stovetop stuffing. Our family doesn't care so much for cornbread stuffing, we just like stovetop stuffing, and of course some turkey gravy. So we are ready for happy Thanksgiving. So excited for a good meal and family times of enjoying this traditional celebration in America. We love it. Hope your Thanksgiving was wonderful as well. Here is breakfast, and we have a blueberry coffee cake, some fresh strawberries. My sister-in-law brought a beautiful cheese ball with some crackers, and then I had in my freezer some cinnamon rolls, and then my sister-in-law made sausage balls, and they are fabulous. So this is our breakfast for Black Friday. Good morning, Suzanne.
Good morning.
And she has her plate ready to go. So pretty. She's got on her blue light glasses and shopping for Black Friday, I guess.
Trying to.
So I am doing a craft show again, and this time it is going to be at our local museum. We have a precious little museum here in town, and I'm going to be having a booth. So I thought I would show everybody what this is all going to look like. So this is our Square House Museum. Here's some of the windows on the outside, and it's just a darling, quaint little place, cute little buildings, windmill, typical of this area, and little box car set up, a dugout. It's just really cute. So they're having something called Shop the Small Town tonight, and they're letting vendors sit up and have a booth. And so this is where I will be. I will hold the door for you.
Oh, bless you. Thank you.
You bet. Take it. Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah.
So various vendors will be having their
I said, how was school?
things.
He said, pretty fun today. Snowed all day.
I saw that
And I said, well, what'd you get done?
But, and some photography. And then here is my jewelry booth that I have set up once again. So we're gonna try this again, see if I can sell some of my things. And this is how I have it all set up. Very similar to the way it was before. I need to get a necklace on the t-shirt. And I have the pumpkins and the bags. And then I'm set up against a wall that has a museum window. These are my sister's items. And then I'm over here. But anyway, I made some Christmas or seasonal pumpkins with pine cones and bells and bows. Something a little different for the holidays. But I still have my regular pumpkins that I really feel like you can leave out all year long. But other people may disagree. But anyway, and here are some of the new little pumpkins for Christmas. So, this is the rest of the museum. Very cute, very quaint. And I used to bring my students here when I taught school. And then outside, there's a gazebo. It's just a really, really cute place. So I'm excited and hope that this all goes well for all the vendors and everybody participating.